What's up, family? My name is Trail, and today we want to talk about our most vulnerable Americans that are struggling right now. Those with low-income families, our seniors, our Social Security recipients, our SSI, SSDI, and VA beneficiaries. There is some good news because Social Security recipients should be getting more money in the near future. Yes, as inflation continues to keep rising, gas prices continue to go up at the pumps, the grocery stores continuing to raise their prices, it's time to do something about those who are on fixed incomes, and the potential to see another cost of living increase is definitely on the horizon. In addition, we also have one governor urging more states to invest in our seniors as well as those with disabilities such as SSDI. We are going to uncover it today in this video, but first, as a quick reminder that on this channel we cover everything from what's going on around the world with the stock market, with the war in Ukraine, as well as multiple daily news stories around the world. So, if you're interested in any of these topics today and you want to be a part of this channel, be so kind and go ahead and subscribe to it. It's totally free. And if you end up liking today's video, then go ahead and hit that like button for us. It really helps out this channel. Now let's go ahead and start with the video. Okay guys, real quick, I wanted to tell you about a new promotion that just started yesterday. Webull, which is an amazing trading platform where you can buy and sell stocks in the stock market. They have just increased their offer to give out now 6 free stocks. All you have to do is sign up using the link down below and then deposit just $1 within 14 days, and they're going to give you 6 free stocks. The first 2 stocks can be valued up to $300 each, and the remaining stocks can be up to $3,000 each. And if you are super lucky, that can be worth up to $12,600 in promotional offers. Now, this promotion ends on June the 9th, so act fast to go ahead and claim your 6 free stocks today. That link is down below in the description. Well, in regards to COVID-19, we have just reached a new record here in the United States. The U.S., their COVID death toll has officially surpassed 1 million deaths, cumulative U.S. deaths due to COVID-19. Yes, about 2 years ago, after the U.S. confirmed its first COVID-19 case, more than 1 million people in the nation have now died from coronavirus. President Biden said in a statement earlier this week that we must remain vigilant against this pandemic and do everything that we can to save as many lives as possible, adding that he has ordered flags to be lowered to half staff until sunset on May the 16th to honor the Americans who have died from the virus. Now, experts remain concerned about the Omicron subvariant as well as the future COVID variants, which they say are likely unavoidable. But yes, guys, we just reached a milestone with 1 million deaths in this country. We will continue to keep those in our prayers during this particular time. Moving on, guys. Hey, you guys have noticed at the pumps here recently that the prices of gasoline has been still going up, even though we thought that they were coming back down again. But guys, this particular article talks about exactly why gasoline prices are spiking once again. Yes, prices at the gas pumps are rising yet again as refineries turn to they're now trying to focus on producing jet fuel as well as diesel fuel instead of the gasoline for us regular consumers. Yes, they are saying that this particular time they are actually making more money from the jet fuel and diesel fuel than they are from gasoline. So why not focus all of their time producing more of the jet fuel and diesel fuel, because that is going to boost their profits to the ultimate high. But instead, this is causing the gas prices for you and I regular consumers to go up because they are not producing as much, which means there is a limited amount of gasoline. So yes, guys, that is exactly why the gas prices are going up right now. It is not because of the war in Ukraine, and it is not because of President Biden or anything like that. These oil companies, they are greedy little pigs, and yes, they want to make as much money this year as possible. And I believe the last report we saw that they are on schedule to make around $834 billion. However, if things keep going like this and the gas prices continue to rise, they could be nearing making $1 trillion in one single year. So yes, guys, I hope that this turns around here quickly, because a lot of people are struggling right now and cannot afford to fill up their gas tanks, in which they probably can't afford to pay for public transportation as well. But we will continue to keep you guys posted as usual on any follow-up updates. Moving on, guys, wholesale inflation has now climbed to 11% in April, remaining at a near 40-year high. And economics expected the producer price index to show prices climb by 10.7% in April. However, we are nearing around 11%. Now, wholesale prices accelerated more than expected in April as inflation continued to hover near the 40-year high as a result of strong consumer demand, pandemic-related supply chain issues, as well as the Russian war in Ukraine. The Labor Department said on Thursday that its producer price index, which measures inflation at the wholesale level before it reaches consumers, climbed 11% in April, although that marks a slight moderation from March's reading of 11.2%. The gauge still came in higher than the expected 10.7% forecast from the economics, which is suggesting that inflationary pressures remain at an all-time high. Now, core inflation as a wholesale level, which excludes the more volatile measurements of food and energy, increased by 0.6% for the month of April, following 0.9% increases back in March. Over the past 12 months, core prices were up by 6.9%. And yes, guys, you can look at this chart right here and you can see how the wholesale inflation has been over the years. This particular chart shows from 2016 through right now in 2012, and we can see that we are more than double what we've seen here over the past couple of years. So yes, guys, things are not getting any better just yet, although we have some other information that was just reported, because 70% of Americans, they are now saying that inflation is near the 40-year high, which is a huge problem for them, according to this recent poll. Yes, 70% of American adults view inflation as a very large problem in the United States right now, significantly more than any other issue, therefore, including COVID-19, according to a survey that was released this past Thursday from Pew Research Center, as inflation sits near a 4-decade high. Now, another 23% of Americans said that inflation was a moderately large problem in the country right now, and 6% said that it was just a small problem, according to this particular report, which surveyed over 5,000 respondents from April the 25th through May the 1st. Now, the answers varied along political lines as expected. We know that the Democrats and the Republicans do not get along, and they continue to blame it on each other. So, with 84% of Republicans and 57% of Democrats calling inflation a very large problem. Now, after inflation, 55% of Americans said that affordability of health care was a very big problem as well, followed by 54% who named violent crime, and 51% who listed gun violence, and 51% who named the budget deficit, and 42% who named climate change, are all big problems to these 5,000 respondents to this particular survey. So yes, guys, but what do you guys think? What do you think the number one problem in this country is right now? Do you think it's one of these particular issues that is listed in this particular article? Or do you have another reason of what you think is the main problem that we are dealing with right now? Go ahead and comment down below and let me know exactly how you feel and what you think is the number one problem that we are dealing with in this country. And now, because of all of those specific reasons by these particular respondents, we do have another article that talks about 2/3 of Americans right now are living paycheck to paycheck as inflation continues to climb. Yes, it says that the surging cost of living has strained household finances nearly across the board, with inflation nearing this 40-year high. Well, inflation is showing no signs of slowing down just yet, making it harder for workers to make ends meet. The consumer price index increased about 8.3% from a year ago, which is higher than about 8.1% estimates, according to the U.S. Bureau of Statistics. Although it was slightly down from March, inflation is still growing at the fastest annual pace in about 4 decades. And yes, guys, rising prices are putting household budgets at a rise, said Greg McBride, which is the chief financial analyst at Bankrate.com. He said that, look, the increases are widespread, but look at food and shelter, which together account for about 40% of the weighting in the CPI, and more than that for many households. Food prices are also up at the fastest pace in more than 41 years, and shelter index, which makes up around 1/3 of the CPI weighting, was up 5.1% on a year basis. So yes, guys, we continue to see these types of stories in relation to the increase in inflation, the increase in grocery prices, the increase in gas prices. I mean, so much is going on right now, guys. Americans are just struggling just to keep afloat as well as to make ends meet. But what is the government going to do about these Americans? Well, we do have some good information, guys, because there is notice that there is going to be another cost of living adjustment increase in 2023. Yes, according to this article, guys, it says that Social Security might get its biggest boost in 40 years. Yes, from this recent report, guys, it says that there's another considerable increase in the cost of living allowance, which is COLA, for 2023. After a 5.9% jump graded in 2022, a new report from the Senior Citizens League indicates that the 2023 COLA increase will take the record for the highest that we have ever seen since 1981. Now, the soaring inflation and the data gathered by the Senior Citizens League suggest that the Social Security beneficiaries will see an increase of 8.6% in 2023. That is a huge increase, guys. In the past, we have only seen around 4%. So having it even doubled or even more than that is definitely needed right now. But I will say Americans and Social Security recipients, SSI, SSDI, our seniors, our VA beneficiaries, everyone cannot afford to wait until 2023. The government needs to go ahead right now and implement this cost of living adjustment right now in the month of May. Americans cannot wait another 7 months to receive this type of increase, especially when the increase at the gas prices, the grocery stores, as well as inflation are happening right now. They cannot wait another 7 months, guys. Do you guys agree? Let me know down below. Hit the like button for me if you agree. But according to the Social Security Administration, more than 60 million seniors will see a rise in their retirement benefits as well. So that is also some good news, guys, because our seniors and Social Security recipients really need an increase. They really need more than what they're offering right here. But I mean, this is exactly what they are dealing with, guys. So we'll just have to be grateful for the time being and continue to pray and hope that the Senior Citizens League continues to push Congress to upgrade this Social Security system, guys. It is outdated. But anyways, guys, on another note, in 2022, millions of Social Security beneficiaries just saw a $92 increase in their Social Security benefits and supplemental security income payments, or better known as SSI. However, in 2023, Social Security benefits and the supplemental security income payments will increase to $143 per month. And in total, guys, it says that seniors and retired workers will have a monthly check closer to around $1,800. This is some awesome news, guys. We really need to see this. But like I said, we need this increase to happen and start right now, guys. I hope this happens, guys. But anyways, that is projected for the year of 2023. But anyways, guys, hey, last but not least, we do have some also good information from another governor, which is particularly calling for things outside of his own state. Yes, Governor Wolf is urging states to invest in our seniors as well as individuals with disabilities, such as SSDI. Yes, the governor of Pennsylvania, Tom Wolf, said this week he is calling on the General Assembly to immediately use a portion of the $1.7 billion in unspent American Rescue Plan Act dollars to help older adults and individuals with disabilities through property taxes and rent rebates to recover from the COVID-19 pandemic. And in this statement, he said that our Commonwealth is sitting on billions of dollars in federal COVID-19 relief money that is meant to help our citizens, and it in the past time to use that money for its intended purpose, which is to improve the lives of Pennsylvanians. And yes, for Pennsylvanians on a budget or a fixed income, inflation causing costs to go up on everything can lead to a painful decision for households. And yes, he said that he is now calling on Republican leaders in the General Assembly to take action to send those bills to my desk to go ahead and sign them right now. Now, if you guys don't remember, but back in February, Governor Wolf proposed his $1.7 billion action plan, which includes a proposal to direct $204 million to provide property tax relief to Pennsylvanians by investing in their existing property tax rent rebate program. Now, this particular investment would be a one-time bonus rebate to current program users, doubling existing rebates, with an estimated 466,000 Pennsylvanians receiving an additional average rebate of $475. But in addition to the members of the General Assembly, AARP also provided its praise for this particular proposal in Pennsylvania. So yes, guys, this is some huge news for this governor, not only calling for this particular change in his own state in Pennsylvania, but also calling on other states to also use that money from the federal government to provide that money to our seniors as well as those individuals with disabilities. So yes, guys, this is some awesome news, and hopefully this particular subject picks up more traction, and hopefully it reaches out to the other states, because guys, like I said earlier in this video, that our seniors, our Social Security recipients, our SSI, our SSDI, our VA beneficiaries, and others, they all deserve to receive some additional money right now because they need it the most. They are unable to just go out and get another job, guys, so they are on fixed incomes, in which they really need the COLA increase to start right now versus next year, as well as they need an increase in their regular Social Security benefits. But anyways, guys, hey, I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. But anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. Now, if you enjoyed this type of content and you want to see more, hey, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like this video, then go ahead and hit that like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.